Today on Corndog Jones Jr., the new king of value has arrived. Can we make this card finally not blow? And I think maybe that a perfect game is in order. Decklist is in the description. Please enjoy. Howdy, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing all around a land. Kind of a goofy little concept, but got this cool new land called Adaja, which if you crew for 12, like a station over 12 over multiple turns, you can all of a sudden start to pay for to copy artifacts and enchantments you control. They come back as legendary, but the whole purpose of this deck is to just play things that let us crew this fast and then get crazy value. We can copy overlords that are already impended to get real full overblown overlords on the board, make a huge board. We can copy things that get us lands, we can copy things that bounce the board like Summon Leviathan, we can copy Extinguisher battleships to blow up their lands. So many things we can do with this deck, so many things we can do with this card. I'm just excited to kind of explore it a little bit with this deck, excited to get into the game. So hey, I'll take it over to little Corndog over there. Please enjoy. We can wait on the Sab Sunnen in case we need to. All right. What do you think of Seam Rip? Oh, fuck. I don't really know. I don't really know what I think of Seam Rip yet. It seems like it's pretty good. I just don't quite have an opinion yet, you know? I'm gonna take fat dummy damage here. Nah, never mind. Okay. We get Adaja. Okay, nice. We get the Fenrir. I think our big goal here is to just make him slow down as much as possible. So let's do the Adaja. We can start to copy the Seam Rip and stuff next turn. We can't block with Sab Sunnen, so let's station it. I'll play the Authority. No attacks. All right. Feed the Cycle hasn't got the love it deserves. It's illegal. Yeah, Feed the Cycle is good. I actually do like Feed the Cycle. Here, we'll just do this. Ooh, maybe next turn. Maybe it's a next turn thing. We block with that. We'll take 8 damage here. Here, let's do this. Yeah, we'll take 8 damage here. Cryogen Relic. All right, so I'm going to... Maybe I copy or I tap this something down. Like I tap the Sab Sunnen and then I copy the Seam Rip and grab the Llanowar Elf. So let's do that. Let's... Fuck, this like seems kind of goofy to do it like this. Let's station on the Sab Sunnen. Copy the Seam Rip. Grab the Llanowar Elf. Trust me, that'll be important. That'll be really important. I'm gonna Fear of Isolation. What are we playing Fear of Isolation? I guess it's just for a blocker, right? And I'm gonna grab the... I guess we have to grab something. I'll grab a Forest. No attacks. Is this instant speed? Okay, it's only sorcery. Feel like they got protection? Maybe. What we need is something to deal with this Ouroboroi. We have answers for it. We have plenty. So we can find that, we'll be happy. We get to summon Leviathan, we go infinite. We go crazy. We go absolutely crazy. Nice. Okay. Nice Storm Chasers. Okay. So I'm gonna play the Storm Chasers. I'm gonna Adaja this bitch. Although I kind of do want to draw. So maybe we do like a double Cryogen Relic. What can we grab in here? Yeah, we'll just keep drawing. Ooh, I like that a lot. All right, so we can play Overlord. Next turn, we can Adaja the Overlord and make a bunch of copies. Here, we're not gonna block him if he gets trampled, so there's no reason to just to wait around with a 3/4, right? Another Ouroboros? Holy shit. All right. I mean, it's getting pretty slimy out here. Let's Adaja copy the Overlord. This land is insane, guys. This land is insane. I'm gonna actually tap this guy down. Draw a card. There's the Day of Judgment. All right, nice. Okay, swing in with a couple of the boys. Every deck to have Ruinous Rampage. What is that card? What does that card do? What do we got, huh? VJS? Is your Ouroboros madness enough to stop the boy? It's not. Let's go, man! Let's go! We did it! The upkeep is nearly as much as the potential gross income. You think they're raking it in? I know they're raking it in, but I'm just thinking like what is the amount that like they have to spend to make this all this shit possible, you know? If they were just digital, I think that they could be a little bit higher up on the return. I'm not sure. After Nado, I don't like any conspiracies. All broken cards are simply mistakes. That's a good point. FF sold like crazy. I think it sold pretty well, right? Unless I'm stupid. Play the Fenrir. Nice green draw, by the way. I needed that. All right, we got a counter here. Whatever. Oh, never mind. Okay. Nice. All right. One of the reasons I put Fenrir in here instead of like other. Fuck, I wanted to use it to station. I feel like it's just a good station thing because it's normally like not insanely good by itself, but it ramps you and it's a 3/2. FF was like best Magic selling set of all time before it was even released. WotC is like a third of Hasbro's income. I see. Okay, so it is printing money. That makes sense. All right, I'm thinking I might seam rip this bad Larry. Fuck you, dude. Oh, I fucking hate this goddamn card. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna seam rip the Draycatcher, and I'm going to summon Fenrir. I just know he's got like a bounce, like another unsummon for my Sab Sun, and we're not gonna get full value, so it doesn't even seem really worth it. Play the Fenrir, get a nice little blue land, and then I'm gonna station this bad Larry. I don't see any guys in the ground. Give me orcs. Speaking of which, I want to play some more Warhammer All Out War. That was fun the other night. But after the new set came out, I was like, I should probably just like rip some Magic for a little bit because I want to play Magic. That's why. my only response to that. Another Adaja. All right, so we'll play the Adaja. I'm gonna station this bad Larry. Does seem like it's a lot of input to get this thing working. What's nice with Sab Sun and Adaja though is normally it can't block, so it's like kind of like why else would we like? What's the point of keeping it untapped? You know. All right, don't have the fucking Draycatcher again. All right, you can't do it. He's just got like ops, like unreal amount of ops. Wild Ride. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. All right. Well. I am going to seam rip that guy. It's an expensive seam rip, but I think it's pretty worth it. And I will I'll fear. I don't even like think I really want to bounce much. I guess I'll bounce the Storm Chasers down. Yeah, and I'm just gonna leave this guy back because he has a haster. You got a Dray catcher. Thank God we have a blocker. Wild Ride was about to go absolutely insane. Does he get trample? No. Oh, he can't even cast it unless he taps the Dray catcher. Nice. Oh man. These non-Vivi Izzet decks are kind of getting the big corn dog today. They're kind of getting the big corn dog. What do you think about that? Love beating meta decks. I don't know. I don't really know if that's like even a meta deck, but it just feels like one, right? Just because it was so good like not too long ago. Healer's Hawk, sure. It feels weird to play starting town here again, but I guess we're gonna have to. Yeah, I think I might even just like end up daying here pretty soon. That's my fave color. TG, come on. Come on, TG. You've been around for long enough. You don't need to spend that much time here to know what my favorite color is. Let's be real, huh? Think for a second. All right, look at this. This is maybe like the best thing we can do with this fear. It's just bounce this cryogen. We basically just drew 2 for 4 and got a 2/3, and then we get to play it again. It's such a good ass. It's just a good ass card, man. Mr. Cryogen Relic. EG, you figured it out yet? Did you think about it? What do you think my favorite deck type or deck color is? Cryogen again. Let's do it again. You got a Seam Rip. I'm definitely gonna hit the Authority with that. And I just hold here. I'm gonna use the Cryogen Relic when he attacks and tap something down for next turn. Just because I want to draw. Once it leaves the battlefield, we draw. All right, Patchwork. Sure. Oh no. He hits the Seam Rip? Yeah, damn. Oh, we can't even. We don't even have the blue mana to tap this guy down. All right, so we'll just block and board wipe. Yeah, we're gonna lose a couple. Yeah, this is gonna cost some damage. Are we winning today? I'd say we're doing a pretty decent job of winning, right? We're up on the day. I think we're down on this deck, like a game or two. Exemplar of Light. Okay. Low key, might end up using my second day on this guy. That's a really good card. Maybe I'll wait a turn. So let's actually do this. Let's play the Overlord. Ooh, we'll play it tapped or impended because I want to board wipe soon, and we'll get our own authority down. We got the Day of Judgment. Maybe he uses another Shelter by Ghost to hit our Seam Rip again or something. All right, authority. Yep. Oh, Angelic Destiny. That's scary. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those cards I oftentimes struggle with. Here, let's actually cryogen this guy. We're gonna give him a stun counter. All right, blue. All right, I just want to wait for him to play more creatures so I can get a better day of judgment. Play a deck that steals Oppo's cards because you seem to always play against stronger decks. Good bit. Good bit. Nice one. Guy thinks he's funny. All right. Sheltered by Ghosts. This is totally acceptable. On the Hauntwoods, he's gonna bring back my Hauntwoods early. You sure about that, pal? Are you sure about that? Beautiful. The only thing is that he gets Angelic Destiny back, which is pretty scary. We do have the Cryogen Relic to block, though. Or to tap down a creature that gets Angelic Destinied. That was fun. It was good. What do you mean? I'm giving you the props. That was a good one. I give props when props are deserved. Don't let anyone else tell you different. White Aura Sight. All right. He's pretending like he has aura. What's another Mistmoors, maybe? We'll play this one full stack. I think Cryogen Relic might be our answer here. Funny enough. Let's swing in. Because once he gets an Angelic Destiny out, I think we're going to be fucked. Angel of Vitality. Okay. We do have the flying blockers too, actually. That's probably a decent piece of this equation. Extinguisher Battleship? Wait. So if we swing 25 or more life, we do 14 damage. That's not enough. But if we play Ethermic, we can do more than 14. That's not enough either. I really want to play this. So here's what I want to do is play the Extinguisher Battleship and then I guess I can hit his Patchwork Banner. It's always going to be enough to kill me with Angelic Destiny. So I think I just need to attack with the Cryogen Relic and stuff. We'll block this or tap this guy down. We'll attack with the Mistmoors. We'll leave back flying blockers. We have a Daja. Nice. All right. Attack with Mistmoors. Play with Gonti? I haven't, no. Not yet. Here comes Ethermic. We manifest a Sab Sunnen. And I am going to station on one of these guys. Maybe two of them. He can't do it all. Nice. So yeah, now we can copy the Seam Rip maybe. I'm probably gonna just play the Battleship and do my thing, my plan, my big plan. If only Cornucopia was still legal. I know. They'd be pretty nice, right? Extinguisher Battleship does go crazy here. We can play it and hit the Angelic Destiny, but we won't have any flying blockers. Oh, this is like annoying. I might just turn the Sab Sunnen up and just attack like I should. I will station on the Ethermic because it can't attack or block. Swing in. And you know what? We're gonna station on one of these bad Larrys. Next turn, man, we get to start a dodging. Gonti Brawl deck. That does sound pretty fun. Yeah. Alright, block you, double block you. Alright, this looks like game to me. We get a fat attack this turn. Split up. Tapped creatures. I really want to play the Battleship. I think the Battleship's kind of bad in our deck. It's really bad. It's like kind of like a pipe dream. We're like, oh, we get to blow up their land once per turn, but it's at like turn 9 we get to do that. My dilemma here is that I enjoy I enjoy, obviously, like I'd be the fucking psychopath if I enjoyed making videos more than streaming. I enjoy streaming more than making videos. Question is, what is gonna? I mean, obviously, making videos is gonna get me to build an audience faster, but streaming's so much more fun, you know. All right, we got Cryogen Relic to start off here. I think what we need is just like a board wipe, because I don't think we're gonna be able to deal with these mice in any other way. Let's Relic. Stream tournament's really good for the size of your channel. Yeah, I think so. I think that's also why I like streaming more too. Oh. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. I think I might have to just Cryogen Relic tap this guy. Season of Weaving? Are we working towards Season of Weaving? That seems kind of goofy. Let's tap him. Although, maybe we play Fenrir here. Then we can work towards the Season of Weaving a little bit faster. Play Fenrir, get a green mana. We can block. Vocalist Overlord sounds like a fun as a start. Maybe I should play Vocalist. You're probably right. There's like we're like ETB.deck, right? All right, we're taking 8 here. This card's so unreal, man. Yep. Let's Starting Town. So we Starting Town. I'm gonna Cryogen Relic this dude. He's tapped for the turn. If he plays anything else, we Season of Weaving. But the thing is, the Season of Weaving is gonna bring back everything, which is a little bit of a pain. Ethereal Armor. Oh, don't tell me he has a fling, right? No? Okay, he doesn't. Okay, I'm confused, but that's fine. Season of Weaving. Maybe we play Mistmoors first. Is that goofy? We play Mistmoors, and then we play a Fear. We have enough blocks. Only thing is he can give himself Trample, so that's like not good enough. Let's return, and then we will draw. And we're looking for board wipes. Don't find it. Station, all right. Discard the planes. We really need something here. Yes. Recruit instructor, okay. Not enough. Few solid corn dogs left, but it's not enough. All right. Well, let's play the Overlord. He's likely going to steal this guy. I think I station on him. Is that really stupid to station on him? I think that's the right play. No attacks. We have 3 blockers. I don't think there's any way he pushes through Trample here. Yeah, he's going to steal the Overlord anyways. Right? Yeah, so that was the right play. Seam Rip, nice. Okay. So we Seam Rip the recruit instructor. And then we can station on one of these guys, and then we can copy the Overlord. Oh! Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man. at this. This land. This is like an insane land. This is a Corndog land. Did you do double manifold mouse? He does. We can just copy these seam rips, right? What do you got, Hunter? Hunter, I hardly know her. He also good gamed me, so I need to beat him. You got what? 12 damage in this guy? We have lethal on the board right now. We just need to bounce these two somehow. We get a split up and we win. Maybe he gave up. Did they give up? Did you give up after you BM me? What do we got, huh? Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I believe in you. All right. Well, hey, does anyone would anyone like a little sub drawing now that we have a little time? What was our latest sub? It was Emra. I'm not sure if they are here. Let's see. We got D Bosco, D-Zob. I think I gave it incorrect. Do you have a sub drawing? I don't know if Tana does. Yeah, if anyone wants a sub drawing. Guys' mentals are in the pits. You better believe it. I mean, the one like really scary thing about BMing someone, because it's always really fun to BM someone, right? I'm not holier than thou, right? I enjoy a good BM, nice bowel movement. The one scary thing about it is if they end up beating you and you're like, fuck. You're like, oh fuck. Oh, you know what we can do here? Swing in. See if he blocks. If he doesn't block, we win. If he does block, I might just end up battleshipping, wiping my board, and then I don't know, and then hitting his rock face village or something. You don't incorrect? All right. Well, maybe we'll do a quick sub drawing. Depends what they do. How quick they are to the draw. What do we got, Hunter? Udunsky? Like they are. Nice thing about the Adagia is we can copy legendary stuff too. It doesn't just we did get the ETB, but it's just gonna fizzle when it pops in. Not the worst thing, huh? Oh, I feel vindicated. What do you think about it, huh? That pretty good? You happy with that? Can I save that to the archives? I saved that to the archives. Thank you for the W. I like to imagine that the teacher says "fuck you." Ooh, do we have an instant win here? A little bit of instant winning, perhaps. Let's do a little white, green, blue, green. Yeah, we'll do green, blue. I'm gonna copy this and put it in the Discord. This one might not be my best one. This one might not be the best one, but hey, you know what? Didn't say I was good. All right, let's see what do we got here. We're looking at just like an easy run out. I think this is gonna be. I mean, 3-tree mascot. If this isn't like a dude shouting that his deck is terrible. Sorry. Sliver. Never mind. I actually completely changed my mind. He's playing a Sliver. These guys can get double strike if he lets us. If we let him do it. No, that's what I was trying to say. If we let him do it, these guys can get double strike. I don't think we're gonna let him do it, to be honest. It's gonna cost him 6 mana to get that new Sliver dude. Maybe I was a little bit harsh. I'm a harsh guy. Sorry. Spam hero. This guy likes spamming emotes, or does he like ham? Very salty ham that comes in a little package, little tin can. What we got? I think the new sliver card 6 mana. Another patchwork banner. All right. He's kind of gearing up to go crazy on us. He gets the sliver card out there. Yep. Another shapeshifter maybe. Oh my gosh. Wait, he's kind of doing something right now. This is kind of scary. We gotta split up. We gotta split up. No, man. That's so tough. With affinity. Oh, it has affinity for slivers. I didn't know that. Okay, that never mind. I misjudged this. I was being way too harsh on this guy's deck. That's a cool idea. Untap creatures. We're gonna get. I should have tapped my land else first. But we're gonna get new sliver cards based on leaked art, which is pretty nice. I don't know what they will do, but they seem pretty cool. How it gets squished in the thinking pose. Does it? Yeah, look at this. Look at this resilient fuck. The Sab Sun in. Bank form harvester. He's all in on this game plan, it looks like. Got Overlord, swing in with the Sab Sun and. Ooh, I don't know about that block. Yeah, good move. All right. We'll see if they can pull out a dub here. I really doubt it, but there's always an option, huh? Alchemy EOE on 19th, so probably next week. Wow. What do we think? Is it gonna be good? We excited for Alchemy EOE? Look at the edges of the hands. I'll look at the edge, all right? Let me tell you. I will edge all I want. I'll check it out after I beat this guy's face in. Yeah, we're gonna fear, grab our flood pits. I'm starting to think Extinguisher Battleship might not deserve to be here. But let's swing in. He's gonna block and stuff, all that bullshit. And I might just play the Extinguisher and, finish off as Quick Welder. In the bottom of your library. Alright, interesting. Last Alk set of the year, so better be a banger. Of the year? Wait, really? Not before December? Are you serious? Also, this is like shooting myself in the foot like incredibly hard, but let's just play the Extinguisher Battleship. I want to start copying it. Station. That's a fast station, man. Oh, my axe? Is that a reference to your ass? How's it going, my axe? Alchemy EOE has gotten better. Has got to be better than Alchemy Final Fantasy. That is true. You make a compelling point there. You make a very compelling point, and I gotta say, I appreciate you for it. How's it going, my axe? What's up with the mobilized drought we've seen? Has anyone noticed that? We haven't seen any mobilized decks. Here, green white. Demo field. Okay. That's a little scary, a little spooky scary. What do we got with a demo field? It's not really that spooky scary. Mobilizer are all mythic by now, playing against each other. That's probably true. Once we start seeing more of them, I'm just gonna make like an anti-mobilized deck. It's gonna be fucking sweet. It's like a pretty easy deck to counter. Was he gonna demo field my everywhere land? Sure. In my deck, why don't you? Yeah, we'll get blue here. That's what we're missing. All right. Well, looking like a nice time to try our big boy Ethermic. What about Mothlight Processionist? You dumped that card in the trash and picked it back up like 4 times. What about it? Like, do I think it's a good card? I think it's got its places. Like it was in our top 10 deck, right? It was in my arguably my best deck of all time. That's just because it worked with the cards there. It's very deck specific. I don't know if it's insanely good by itself. Telesny and Mothlight with Overlords, Charmer, Smile at Death, and Crater Hoof. Sounds fun. That sounds really fun, especially the Smile at Death stuff. And it works like three times out of 10. But I bet you like fucking I bet you fucking juice when it works. Sorry, that's an ugly way of saying that. Let's play the Mistmoors. Ethermic is looking pretty good here, actually. He makes all these guys big enough to block this guy. Alchemy Tarkir was a good set. Dragon Control is such a fun archetype. And Typhoon. Yeah. I think all of Tarkir was pretty good. I think that was like a pretty widely loved set. They did a good job. They did a pretty good job with that. What do we got here, Mr. Slasher? Notably, you can't get one shot by Slasher anymore. It's beautiful. Oh, he's been waiting to use that, but our Ethermic is too powerful. Yeah, we're gonna block that shit. Fog plus Sephiroth to combat Mobilize. That Fog seems like a crazy idea that I might be able to get behind. All right, so let's swing in. I'm gonna day here before we play our Overlord and stuff. Nice to get rid of his little guy. Did I try the infinite combo with Mothlight? What do you mean? Did I try it like in the new set? Is that what you're talking about? Adaja. Let's swing him with Overlord because I just want to get this land. Ooh, you know what? No, I'm actually not gonna attack. Let's tap Adaja or tap the Overlord. I'm gonna split up. Hit the Rotten Mouth Viper untapped. And then next turn we can play the battleship and crew the Adaja. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be one big Spank Town festival. That's what they call it. All right, we can hit the Sephiroth, the battleship. Oh no. All right, that's fine. Play the battleship. Wipe his board. I'm gonna hit his fountain port. And if we did this correctly, we get to tap this Overlord, and then we get to start copying Extinguisher Battleship every turn. The one that spawns Prowess tokens from Dragonstorm. Yeah. I mean that was our top 10 deck. That's what got us top 10. It was my little combo there. Oh wow, that was an expensive kill there. Okay, well we can't do it yet. What do we got here in the graveyard? We got a day? Sure, we'll pull out the day. We'll pull the split up. That's really funny. Destroy all tap creatures. Poor guy, man. It was a roundabout way to kill his shitty little card. Painful Quandary. I love that card. All right, I guess we just Storm Chasers here. Yeah, we're kind of off from playing this Adagia, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I oh he's gonna demo field it. That's right. Okay, never mind. That's an evil split up. Yeah, that was kind of diabolical. All right, now we need another Adaja to be happy. Looks like we're only gonna draw lands. All right, keep swinging in. Actually, no, we're gonna kill him faster if we just start stationing this guy. That's what I should have done from the start. I didn't think enough. The infinite combo with Mothlight is actually really good, especially because it slots really nicely into that deck I had. But that's just about it. All right, another battleship. Doesn't really work too much, to be honest. We get to kill the Fountain Port. Thing is, it wipes our board too, and we lose 5 life. I'm gonna wait to play it. Yeah, that's fine. I just kind of want him to play like a Sephiroth again or something. Oh. Oh, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Why is that the most annoying thing that's ever happened? All right, Fear of Isolation. Low-key pretty good here. So we play the Fear. Lose 5 life. See if we can win off this. We got a couple stations. I want to see if his last card is like a targeted removal spell. Swing for 10. Yeah, of course it is. All right. Well, yeah, that's actually annoying as fuck. We play the Storm Chasers. We get dangerously low. And I don't pull something out just yet. We let him hit or something, or we let him sack with Fountain Port. We can win next turn, I think. All right, he's looking for answers. Yeah, so we have enough damage next turn to pretty much win in the turn. Eject. Okay. I probably need to split up here. Feed the Swarm. Wow, dude. Oh, all right. What do we got in here? We have Extinguisher. We have Split Up. We don't have a ton of stuff to grab from the graveyard. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have enough to play the battleship. We have to do this. We have to try something. Let's play the Cryogen Relic. I just want to see what we hit. We have to discard. Fear is nice. We just can't play it. So we could tap this and then play the Fear and then bounce the Storm Chasers and then we play what we draw. Then we get a blocker. All right, so we do that. Painful Quandary is actually looking pretty good here. Let's return the Storm Chasers back. Discard that. All right, now he's on a 2-turn clock again. Man, this guy's hitting like crazy. He's actually hitting like crazy. All of his draws are like perfect. All right, we're gonna have to block this checked. Surprised he actually attacks there, to be honest. I'm not that surprised. Painful Quandary, man. We couldn't finish him off. It's the fucking demo fields is what got me, I feel like. He should have cycled that. That was goofy. Discard. He is like this is the most unbelievable top deck performance from this guy. Where he's getting top decks like crazy, and we are dry as fuck. If we get one Mistmoors or like our weaving or something, we'd be good. Hauntwoods is good. We're just like we can't play it. We need a good draw off the top here. We need a really good draw off the top. We need an Overlord of the Mistmoors in particular, or like a Lurker. Okay, that kind of does it. All right, GG's. Go back to your Typhoon deck. Go back to your country. That's what I read. All right, here we got Dragon Sniper. How's it going, Aladdin? I deleted all my decks. If I was gonna make a Typhoon deck, I'd have to make a new one. Ordeal of Nylea. Okay. No blocks. All right, double Cryogen Relic. We can't really block this guy too well, so I probably just have to chill. I copied it. Nice. Gamer alert. Let's see. Let's play the Storm Chasers. You can send it to me. Yeah, I probably I don't really want to like replay too many decks, but if I was gonna play it again, I'd probably try to rip like a little bit of an updated version. Nice. Okay. Swing in for 3. I shouldn't let him get this trigger got on this ordeal. I just can't really stop it, so I have to. Thanks, CG. Have a good one, man. Thanks for chilling for so long. All right. So he's gonna do quite a bit with this Dragon Sniper. Gonna make him a 6/6 or a 7/7. Thought the hand was layered over the body. No, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really understand what layers were, so I just like kind of put everything together when I was mocking that one up. Here, let's do white green. I think we like flat out just need blockers because this Dragon Sniper is getting kind of massive. Ride the Shipoof. The Shipoof. What do you got? Another land, buddy? Is he gonna Chocobo kick? Yeah, that's why I played the blockers. I felt it in my fingers and my toes, man. Something was amiss, awry. All right, he can't kill me with this Chocobo. I'm actually gonna block just this guy. Call me crazy. Going to 1 is a little bit scary, but it just feels right to me. Let's well, we can't play the other Overlord because the starting town is gonna fuck us up. So I'm going to. Oh, actually, that's like a huge mistake. I shouldn't have taken that damage. I can Cryogen Relic, tap that down, and then play another Fenrir. That's probably right. All right, so Cryogen, tap the Chocobo down. Till next turn. And then play the Fenrir. As long as it doesn't have too many Chocobo kicks, I think we're all right. And our goal is to just survive until we can start copying the Mistmoors and stuff. Another Ordeal of Nylea, okay. That's fine. He can make his things as big as he wants, as long as we can block them and then somehow overpower them later. All right, so we block. Yep. All right, Seam Rip is nice. Okay, Seam Rip is fantastic. So play the Adagia. Play the Overlord. And then I'm going to seam rip the dragon sniper. He can activate the Shapoof. Make it a 7/7. It's all of his mana though. So let me station the Fenrir. I need to get the station going somehow, and that's like probably our best way to do it. Landfall is really good right now. It's acceptable to be a landfall hater, even though it's like so new. Feels a little bit wrong. This Ordeal Annihilate is like going crazy. It's just he needs trample to be anything successful. Nap over. Sounds like you're talking on a broadcast system or something, radio. Nap over. Right? All right, we got Overlord. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't play the Ethermig and the Overlord. Let's Cryogen Relic and then play the Ethermig. Cryogen the Chocobo. Tap him down. Play the Ethermig. We should have enough blocks now. All we need to do is block one Shapoof. And then we can station this Ethermig, leave these two blockers back. Next turn, we can start to copy the Overlords, and we should have enough card advantage to win. They're missing Hydra and Tifa, and that's like, yeah, that would do it, right? Hopefully you didn't speak that into existence. He's gonna do the Shapoof, looks like. Chocobo, no Shapoof. If I were them, I'd be Shapoofing much faster. All right, I mean, we're gonna station the Ethermig. Ethermig state the Adaja is actually like pretty sweet. Kind of makes like perfect sense. Let's do it on the Overlord. And I'm gonna make a Hot Woods. Kind of makes goddamn perfect sense. Is this kind of like a sweet deck? Does this come in tapped? Yeah, they don't come in tapped. I don't know why I forgot that. Kind of like a sweet deck. Now, if he gets trampled somehow before next turn, I'm gonna be pissed. Hardened Bonds, okay. You just can't give this guy trample. This is all the Ordeal of Nihilea is. Not enough to save you, pal. Oh, man. Oh, me, oh, my. Yep. God damn. All right. Little block here. Little block there. Here a block, there a block. Everywhere a block. What we got? Last card, is it Hydra? Oh my god. I don't think he's going to win at this point, but maybe he just wants to, I don't know, beat himself off a bit. Okay, I think I might have found them. Never mind. They were doing a Phase House recap, a Phase Clan recap. I don't think that's the person playing Magic. I gotta be honest, doesn't really seem like it. Apparently there's a lot of up in smokes. Okay. Alright, one turn too late. That's totally fine though. Mobilize enchantment with hasty warp and sacrifice. I can't really picture it for some reason. White here? Yeah. Play the Sab Sunnin. That's just like the easiest way to go nuts on him. I don't like this guy coming in with a +1 though. That kind of sucks. Because then I guess we can swing next turn. It's just like it's Not as efficient as it could be. I'd rather draw cards with Sabsunin than go crazy on the damage. He doesn't have Exile, right? You serious? this this is like potentially. It also doesn't even synergize with Spectacle of Destruction. That's potentially the only card that could have done that. What is going on, man? That is perfect. Is it me or is MTG better than FPS shooters? Nothing makes my blood boil than getting killed every 3 seconds in Call of Duty by overpowered 9-year-olds. I mean, I'm sure some people would agree with you. Yeah, I mean, right now I like Magic more than FPS shooters. Maybe I'll change my mind. Let's. This is. I don't know how he got Summon Knights of the Round so fast. By the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 8. That was kind of nuts. You might be able to win though. I feel like Mistmore is just like kind of is better than Knights of the Round for some reason. Like it's not better, but it's the flyers are pretty good. Okay, Hauntwoods again. If he attacks, a little bit goofy to attack. All right, Crouch and Relic. Ethermic, nice. Ethermic's kind of like an absolute hero these days. Let's make a Fear because it's a flyer. Swing in with the gang. We can't die next turn, I don't think. So we're just going to do everything we can to build a board that's like flyers. He's going to pressure us regardless. He's just going to block here, I guess. He trades the Overlords. Okay, nice. He doesn't even block with the Indestructible. That's like goofy as fuck. Fine. And next turn, we potentially win with the Ethermic shenanigans. Potentially. He just needs to not have a board wipe, which, like, what are the odds he doesn't, right? Yuna? I think that's enough. Funny enough, I think that's actually enough. Does Depressurize kill Knights? No, it's Destroy. I actually tried that. It didn't work. It didn't work. All right, let's turn it face up. I think we can block. He can return this guy, but that's just not enough to win. That's kind of unreal that we won this. That's kind of unreal. I mean, Knights of the Round is like top dog, but we just somehow did it with Ethermic. That's unreal. I've been waiting to get this card with that thing. Rolling in the wild cards. Funny enough, I'm actually like the 4 doesn't make a huge difference, I feel like. No, I appreciate. Sorry, let me rephrase it. I very much. I think it makes a huge difference, but the 4 is like you can build like it's like one solid part of one of your decks. You know what I mean? I don't want to downplay anything, but they certainly do scrounge up those. They go goblin mode on those wild cards apparently. A little goblin mode. Do you have a station land in this deck? Yeah. Yeah, we're running a Daja. Alright, Bandit's Talent. Get rid of this dude. Good for split up? Yes, it is very good for split up. Here, how about this? Let's no block this guy. Nice, because I wanted to play this guy a little bit bigger. And I think I'm gonna swing in right now. Yeah, we'll trade. Next turn, because he has Bandit's Talent, I'm thinking about Season of Weaving for 5. A little draw 5, that kind of seems sick. As long as he can't target my discard on the Season of Weaving. I just don't want to get discarded to death, you know? Oh, the mobilize enchantment with the 1 cost warp haste. Is that war mobilize enchantment? Is that perpetual, or do they just get that one once? You know? That's my question. Alright. Fear surveillance doing dummy work. That's fine. Alright, let's draw 5. Let's draw 5. Summon Leviathan does seem pretty sweet. We have Ward 2. We can copy this twice. Yeah, actually, let's do this. Let's bounce. You can't really kill this thing. So we can copy this twice with Season of Weaving, and then we can draw a bunch of cards with this guy. Fleeting Effigy would be broken. I think it might be... Oh, it isn't perpetual? For some reason, I remember Fleeting Effigy getting crazy in one of my matchups. I don't know. Okay, split up. So our season plan doesn't really work, but that's fine. We get to draw 5 here. I guess we'll draw 5. I guess if we have to. Nice. Kind of a shit draw, but I'll take it. Get a couple little dudes. And then I'll return the season back to my hand and do it again. Everyone's playing this card, man. Alright. Hauntwoods. And then return that to our hand. I don't want to play too many of my cards because I know he's got some type of discard plan. I'm expecting like another split up or some shit. Where the season comes in, we just get to keep doing stuff. We got Punk. Have a good thing for him. Big boom. Oh my gosh. This guy's a little rascal. He swallows up the otter. He just wants the damage. Little rascal over here. All right, we'll play the Season of Weaving and draw 5 again. No blocks. Last thing I want to do is give him card draw with a Spectacle. Maybe I just Seam Rip the Spectacle and then Season of Weaving. We'll play the Fenrir. See how many... Okay, you know what? Season of Weaving. Make 2 more Fenrirs and then draw a card. That feels pretty good. Does that mean we can thin our deck plus get board presence? Yeah. But I don't think Punk had anything left in him after that one. Plat 1! We're Plat 1. Alright. Plat tier 1. Alrighty, over at untap.gg. Gonna go over the deck a little bit. I'm gonna tell you, I think the deck's pretty cool. It's a deck built around a land. We only had 2 of the lands as well. I think you can't really expect too much from it, but we did do really well. Like surprisingly, 60% win rate, 75% win rate on the on our latest version. Man, it's pretty damn good, man. 6-2 here. It is a little bit of a value pile. I'd say we sometimes got caught up a little bit against some aggro stuff, but man, let me tell you, some awesome cards I want to highlight. I think, first of all, that land is insane at Dodge. I've already put another decks, and it's like helped me win so many games so far. Best card probably for this deck is Mistmores. You can copy it from the impended cost and just make a bunch more. Every single turn, you're getting value off the copy. You don't even need to play spells at that point. There's just so many things you can do with that. You can just build your board, yuck up the board. If you play some Leviathan, you can just have a full lockdown on their creatures every turn. Same with Extinguisher Battleship. Didn't really get that to work in the video, I don't think. And then, hey, Ethermic and Sab Sunnen. Normally these cards are kind of annoying because you play them and they can't block on certain turns with Sab Sunnen and all the time with Ethermic as long as there's no other creatures. But you can saddle it or you can station it, and it actually gets really good value because it beefs up the rest of your board. So I think this might be the one use case for Ethermech where it's not completely terrible. And I'm kind of enjoying it here. I think it's pretty damn good. And Sab Sunda, man. Sab Sunda showed out as well. So hey, if you guys believe in the deck, hey, you believe in me because I believe in the goddamn deck. Maybe we can make something a little bit more, a little bit more sauce, a little bit more synergy here, not just focusing on the land at some point. But yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I think I'll see you in the next one. Peace.